How you doing, guys? Welcome back. It's LSP. It's currently the 14th of June 2022. So I'm going to predominantly talk about Binance today. Just going to give you a little bit of a tip, something that I'm going to be doing. I've already mentioned this a few times in the Discord. If you're not already in the Discord, the link's in the description below. Everybody's welcome. So what I want to do is I want to give you an idea of how I'm trying to time my entry into Binance. Okay, I'm looking to pick up Binance. We spend most of our time on the Binance Smart Chain. The projects that we engage with are on the Binance Smart Chain. And we want to pick up Binance as cheaply as possible because there's going to come a time or an opportunity very soon, hopefully, where we're going to be able to use this Binance to engage with some projects that are going to be launching or potentially adding to our positions that we already have. So it's very important that we do this right. It's very important that we're very careful how we're engaging with Binance. But to be honest, at the levels that we're at right now, it's very, very cheap. Let's just be frank. We haven't seen these levels since May sort of 2021 all the way back down here, right? So very cheap. Very, very cheap at the moment. Now, obviously, can we get a better price? Sure. You know, we speak about dollar cost averaging a lot. We talk about wanting to get the best price, but ultimately, as we know, and I've said this many times, the money is made in the middle. It's not made at the bottom. It's not made at the top. Okay. We're not looking to buy into, explosive rallies. We're certainly not looking to buy at the top, and we're absolutely not looking, to, sell at the bottom, right? We're looking for opportunities, to put ourselves on the right side of the market, okay? The right side of our plan, whatever that plan looks like. So let's go over to Bitcoin and I'm going to show you what I'm doing, all right? And we'll use chart number 2. So we know, okay, our 2 levels, all right? And 20K hasn't been hit yet. I still believe that 20K is going to get hit. This is why I'm holding off. This is why I'm not doing anything. But why would I use Binance, right? If Bitcoin is the leader, if Bitcoin is the one that's affecting the general market, if Bitcoin is effectively the big daddy that's kind of pushing everything around, wouldn't it make sense to use Bitcoin as the timing tool to get into Binance? Now, how I think about what I've just said, wouldn't it be better to use Bitcoin as the timing tool to get into Binance? We know Bitcoin's weak. We know there's potential selling coming. We know we've got a 20K level that could potentially be traded to. We're very close to that level right now. We've got the Fed rate announcement that's coming tomorrow. We have the Celsius problem. We've got some algorithmic stablecoin problems. We've got some stablecoins that are depegging. There's a lot of stuff going on that could potentially put Bitcoin past 20K. So wouldn't it make more sense, right, to wait for Bitcoin to get to 20K before we make a decision on what to do with Binance? Because we know Bitcoin's going to affect Binance, right? So with that said, that last portion of movement, you're talking realistically, and I'm really not just sure what happened there, but we're talking roughly around about another 12.5% drop. Okay, so that 12.5% drop, and again, like I said, we could potentially go sub 20, right? But we're just going to go with 20. That 12.5% drop on Bitcoin is realistically going to be putting Binance roughly probably down here. All right, and I'm just doing some very, very quick analysis here, guys. Right, should put us at that low. All right, so that low comes in around about 186. Yeah, you guys have seen the level already, 185. That's effectively where we should be putting, but using Bitcoin as the timing tool to get into Binance makes way more sense than just trying to grab Binance at any old place, right? Now, again, we know Binance is cheap. 222 is very, very cheap, to be honest. It really is. We haven't seen these prices for a while, as I've said, but ultimately, it still doesn't excuse discipline, still doesn't excuse having a good plan, and it still doesn't excuse having the mental fortitude to engage in the markets correctly. Don't create bad habits by just saying, it's cheap, I'm just going to grab some, I'm just going to grab some Binance. Don't do that. Plan it out. If your plan is to buy Binance at these levels, absolutely fine. If it's your plan. If your plan is based on the loose idea that, we haven't seen these prices for some time, I'm just going to go for it. That's not really a plan, right? That's more just I'm just going to go with it, or it kind of looks cheap, or, that's great. So with all of this said, let's keep an eye on Bitcoin. That's the key. When Bitcoin gets to 20K, tomorrow's going to be a very important day. I'm going to do my best to update you guys as much as I possibly can throughout the day. I'm going to be very, very careful how I'm producing and presenting the information tomorrow because I don't want anybody to be engaging based on anything that I say, but focus on Bitcoin. That's where your primary focus should be. Bitcoin is the one that's effectively going to move the rest of the market. We know it's going to move Binance. We know there's reasons why Bitcoin could continue to go to the downside. And I know that I'm repeating myself, but I want to make this really clear because Bitcoin is where we should be focused. Bitcoin is where we should have our attention, and Bitcoin is what we should be using to time any purchases, period. Yeah, not just with Binance, but any purchases that we're looking to make. Because as soon as Bitcoin turns and starts to run to the upside, all of this accumulated stuff that we're doing now and all the prep work that we're doing now and everything that we're doing for our positions, our portfolios, our investments are going to pay off when Bitcoin starts to run. So with all of that said, guys, I hope everyone's having an absolutely fantastic day or evening wherever you are in the world. And I won't be doing another update tonight, so I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. All the best. Take care. Ciao for now.